Hi everyone, this is Lisa at LMD Stampin'. Thank you for joining me today. The cards you are looking at are from the Accent Essentials cartridge. If you saw my last video, I talked about the challenge that I've given myself to use all the cartridges on my shelf. And these are the cards that I've made from that cartridge so far. I showed you this one in the video. And these two are actually the ones I made first. My challenge cartridge for today is a child's year. And I use cuts from page 65, the two little girls right here, page 70, best friend sentiment right there, and then the icon on page 35, right here. And since these cuts are not layered like some of the cartridges, they're silhouettes, I had to cut out the little girl several times and this image right here so that I can have the flowers in different colors. Let's get started. I used the 8.5 by 11 inch sheet of cardstock, folded in half, which gives you a 5.5 by 8.5 card. It's a pretty big card. And then the layer on top of that is 5.25 by 8.25, and I ran it through the Big Shot and put polka dots on it. And then I cut out the little girls 3 times and then pieced everything together. These little bears they're holding were actually white, and I flocked them. This one's kind of missing some flocking, but I kind of think of it as a well-worn favorite stuffed animal. And then their stockings are white. And I use black cardstock for the hair. And put a little bow on this one, and we're going to put a bow on the other one as well, using our mini dots. Oops. I'm just going to kind of roll that on there. And stick that in her hair. Right about there. Uh-oh. Just like that. Okay, and then I cut the icon out 4 times so that I could have the 2 shades of the grass and the yellow and the pink flowers. We're going to go ahead and put all of that onto the card. Oh yes, the girls were cut at about 4.25 inches, and the icon is cut at 2 3/4, I believe. And then the sentiment, best friend sentiment, was cut at 1 3/4 or 2 inches. Sorry, I forgot to write down notes when I was doing this. So let's put all that on. And like I mentioned in the my first video on this challenge that I've given myself, not only do I have to use all of my cartridges, I can't wait to see how that turns out, I have to use up my scraps in my scrap container. So all of these papers you see here are out of my scrap container. I think we're just going to put the girls flat on there. You can see the different layers that I cut out, and went ahead and used all the pieces to give it more depth and strength. Oops. Sorry, didn't mean to move the camera. Oh no, her bow came out. Came off. I learned a really neat little trick from Momo over at Made by Momo's with your bows, and I do that all the time now, is take a lighter and lightly burn the edges on your ribbons so that they don't fray. And I've already done that on these two little bows. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and put our grass and flowers on. Oh no, oh, thought I ran out for a minute there. And as you can see, I've rounded all the corners on the card and on the first layer, so I went ahead and did that with the grass as well, which makes it easy for me to line it up to where I want it. There we go. I probably should run this through my Xyron. I know some people don't care much for the Xyron because it leaves a lot of little extra glue niggies all over your image. But usually if you just take the paper and just kind of rub it a bit before you take it off of there. Now you could get your little a little tool or something to help you do this. Or what I will do after it's all together is just take my glue eraser and get that off of there. Let's see. Right about there. So there you are. It's a simple little card. I hope you enjoyed this project. I look forward to sharing others with you and hope you will come back often. Thank you for joining me today and have a great day.